when I was growing up, I never saw a scientist who looked like me. If you would have told me, to draw a scientist, it would have been someone who looks like Albert Einstein, a very old white man with some crazy hair and glasses. And although I do have glasses, it's just not someone who looks like me, and it's not some place that I would have ever seen myself. And so through everything that I do, from teaching to research to diversity and equity and inclusion work, it's really just showing little Black girls like myself that they can do this too, that they can be a researcher, they can be a scientist, they can be a neuroscientist. It's not as overwhelming or as scary as the word sounds like it is, but it's very possible for them to achieve this as a dream too. There was a lot happening, not only with the pandemic, but also with the ongoing issues with police brutality and the international protests occurring at the same time. If you recall, there was an incident in Central Park with a white woman calling the police on a Black man who asked her to leash her dog. From that sparked Black Birders Week, which was a week-long event that really celebrated Black people in nature and just kind of proved that we have a right to be there too. It was just showcasing that as much as everyone else, Black people deserve to be in nature without having the police called on them, right? And really celebrated, the things that they were doing there. After that came Black in Astro, which celebrated Black people in astronomy-related fields. And so seeing those two, I was just really inspired, and I really just wanted to know where the Black people in neuroscience. When I sent out that initial tweet, was that I just really, really wanted to connect with other Black neuroscientists. I wanted to find my people, I wanted to build community, I wanted to feel less alone. And so I sent out a tweet that was just, so when are we doing Black in Neuro Week? I honestly was not expecting anyone to respond. Some people don't know this, it was sitting in my drafts for like 2 hours before I actually sent the tweet out. So I was like, oh, nobody's gonna be interested in this. Like, there's no point in me actually tweeting about this. But quite a few people responded, and they were like, yes, this sounds amazing. I would love to, help out with this, because I had also mentioned that I could not do it alone. There's no way I could put this all together by myself. About 20 plus people actually responded to that initial tweet, and they had said, I would love to help out. I would love to, help this come into fruition. And so from that Friday, I had sent out that initial tweet in the afternoon. By that Saturday, we started a Slack channel. That Sunday, we had our first meeting and we started planning. And 3 weeks later, we had our inaugural Black in Neuro Week in July 2020. It was absolutely incredible. It was a week filled with events and people and just a celebration of Black joy and Black neuroscientists doing amazing work all around the world. And after Black in Neuro Week ended, we just knew we couldn't stop. Our community needed it, we needed it. I just was so in love with how absolutely incredible it was to connect with all of these Black neuroscientists all around the world.